Previously. I've realised that if I were to have the jungle spread all the way across here to where the lizard altar is, we could have potentially the Plantera bulb spawning a lot closer, so we don't have to lure it from such a long way away. So we are going to do that. So we're going to dig down. We would need, I don't know how much we're going to need. We probably don't need a free thick area, but I'm going to do that anyway. So thinking on that, actually, I don't believe that 2,000 jungle blocks is going to be enough. Although again, we have all this crimstone here, and I don't like the idea that the crimstone is going to be, the ebonstone is going to be able to spread the corruption to the jungle. Now, jungle can't be turned to crimson or corrupted, but what it can do is it will convert it from mud to dirt, and then it can corrupt the dirt. So I need a way to do that. It might have to be lizard bricks again. That sucks. That really does suck. Luckily, lizard bricks, not difficult to get, because we can just dig them up from previous or otherworldly lizard altars. That's not too big of a deal. It's just a pain doing this. Really should have made this into a let's build fast forwardy thing. You know, regardless of whether or not I fast forward this, I'll probably have put some music on. You will have noticed it by now if I have. Some music in the background, just to get rid of all this horrible digging noises and just make it sound a bit nicer. Now, if you're wondering why do I put down lizard bricks, that's because it's one of the very few bricks in the game that can't be corrupted or hallowed or crimsoned. So it serves as like a cure-all wall, essentially. Nothing is going to get through it. Now, I didn't bring any lizard bricks with me, so let's shift it on home and grab out a bunch from in here. 721. Yikes. That's not too good. But like I say, we can always get more. We just need to go to a different world. Now, I think I mentioned, is that present? Or is that that's part of the loom, is it? I thought maybe I put a present down. I've mentioned before that one of my plans was to defeat the Dungeon Guardian, but I can't get it to work properly. Basically, as far as I can tell, my strategy is sound, but the Dungeon Guardian refuses to follow me out of the dungeon. And I don't know, I think it's because I'm teleporting such a big distance. The Dungeon Guardian doesn't want to cover that distance. But he should. As far as I've read, the Dungeon Guardian will pursue you to the ends of the earth. He just doesn't seem to want to when it comes to me in that dungeon area. So I need to figure out a way to get that to work properly. But that'll be one of like my finale type areas. Is that some pink brick? It is, isn't it? I've got some water too. Let's tidy this up. It doesn't have to be too tidy, I don't think. Get out of it. And we will... You know what, screw it, let's just do a big old wall. I'm going to bring out a little friend, just because it means they can cover me while I am building. I generally don't like doing them, especially if it's a fast forward, because when it's a fast forward, they just hop about like mental patients, just up and down constantly. Don't give me any peace of mind. You're kind of like in the wrong place, my Tiki Soldier friend. You really need to be a bit higher up than that, because this guy's going to kill me. Yeah, got you now. Oh, vertebrae, yes, good source of vertebrae too, I forgot. Now, yeah, torches around here are absolutely just scattered about with no real pattern to it. But I'll probably come back off camera and do it, just because I know some people are a bit OCD and they hate asymmetry and things like that. So I'll just tidy it up just to make people happy. Right, that's that done. So I need to make a essentially a 3 thick staircase. This is so awkward to do. If I do it at two at a time, is that a bit better? Yeah. Do that, and then I can just drop down like this. This is such. Is this going to work on an angle? I know it can spread 3 bricks deep or up or down or across, but how about diagonals? Can it spread? I hope it doesn't. We'll have to keep an eye on it. If it does, it just means we have to come back at some point and try to sort it out. Now, because I'm doing these staircases too thick here, it is going to mess up with the tunnel somewhat, and I am going to have to probably dig away part of this Ebenstone wall that we're approaching, because normally it's been like a 1 thick staircase. But again, I don't trust the corruption not to spread, so I want to make sure it's not going to by making this too thick. Get across here. Anyway, so it's 2015 now. How was you guys' Christmas and New Year's? Leave me a comment, let me know what you got up to. Myself, not too anything great, I guess. Christmas, basic family affair. Had family round, had Christmas dinner, opened a few presents. I got a deodorant set, which seems to be the basic thing that I get every Christmas now. I don't know what my family's trying to tell me, buy me deodorant all the time. But yeah, basically every Christmas now it seems to be a deodorant set, just because it's a nice, cheap, quick little gift and it's always useful. And I got a t-shirt, which is, it's got like a big Volkswagen logo on it, and I'm not into cars or anything particularly like that, so it doesn't seem like a t-shirt I would ever wear, but my god, it is the softest, most nicest t-shirt, yes I said most nicest, I've ever worn. It is so comfortable, it is amazing. And a new mug for my tea drinking purposes. Yes, I know I'm a bit of a charlatan here, claiming to be an Englishman, but I drink tea out of a mug instead of a cup. What am I like? Basically, I drink a lot of tea, so yeah, typical Englishman. So I generally have a mug full of it rather than a cup full. Now, what is the distinction? Well, no one really cares, I'm not going to go into it. But yeah, it's one of those things. And I think that was it. I generally don't get that much because I don't ask for that much. One of the things I found as I've gotten older is that there is very little I want for in this world. If there's something I want, I tend to, well, I'll get it myself. I don't wait for other people to buy me stuff. It's just, I think, yeah, right, we can, no. Is this right? Well, whatever. Right, let's thicken it up all the way. That's going to need trimming back. What a pain. I'll take it to here. That's a pain. And then New Year's, I didn't really have anything planned, and then I got a call from my friend Mark, who I've recorded videos with. Our other mutual friend Matt had got in contact with him, and not me, because no one ever contacts me because I make myself some kind of like social recluse. And apparently the only words I had were midnight barbecue. So we went to Matt's house, and then it was like 7 o'clock, everyone was hungry, so it turned from a midnight barbecue to like a 7 o'clock in the evening barbecue. And it was fun. So yeah, let me know what you guys get up to for your New Year's / Christmas celebrations, if you even celebrate New Year's / Christmas. I know there are people who don't, different religions and different festivities and whatnot. And you get Hanukkah, which I believe occurs around the same time. Kwanzaa, which I think is some kind of made-up holiday. No, that's probably really offensive. I have no idea what Kwanzaa is, but apparently I don't think there's like anyone in England who celebrates it. I don't think there's many people in America. Is it like African? I don't know. That's probably really offensive and really ignorant on my part. I don't know what Kwanzaa is. And then there's essentially things like Jehovah's Witnesses who don't celebrate anything at all. I want to block this up on a bit of dirt. Swap out my medallions for a while. I don't want this flooding. In fact, can I cover that up a little bit better? Get rid of that, and that, and that. I just want to drill this roof up one higher. Yeah, so, did you celebrate? If you did, what did you do? I would like to know. Right, and then this is probably going to need to be pulled back a bit, isn't it? I can reclaim all this pink lizardy brick stuff. Hey! And then this... Oh, this is going to need... This is such an effort. I really wish I would have put a fast forward on this. I've started now. And I intend to finish... Oh well, this will provide me a few episodes worth of content at least. Let's see. Nah, we'll just extend it out and that'll be easier, I think. Like so, and then we do again a 2-way drop down. We can have the extra layer, like so. I really don't think these lizard bricks are gonna hold up. I made that too big. I think we're gonna run out. So that will mean a little bit of a journey to... Something doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right here. No, I think it's right. It does mean we'll take a little journey. I guess we can go to the world known as World. If that exists. I don't even know if that still exists. I think I may have deleted it. Or we can go to the world with the Dungeon Guardian sort of set up there. And we can just essentially dig out the entire lizard temple. Who'd have thought I would have run out of lizarding bricks? You can see the difference in how I'm doing it 2 thick to 1 thick based on the mud staircase and this staircase here. Let's throw up a few of these as soon as I can. And yeah, definitely to pull this back. Oh, water. Where's that going to go to? I left a hole, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, it's not so bad. We can drain that water out. Dig away some of this. Alright, it's a good job I've got this wisp so we can see what we're doing. Now, in fact, I will check in a second. I'll check right now, in fact. I'm wondering about the... What's that thing we're missing? Bloodroot. I don't think we're going to have any. Remember, it only grows on mud, and it should appear as a white dot. Don't see any there. Where was there one? Here. Because I don't know, I'm not sure what layer it layer? Yeah, layer. I'm not sure what layer it grows on. And I'm not seeing any white dots there. There is white stuff, of course, that there is spider webs from the spider biome stuff, whatever it is, I don't know. And still working our way slowly down. Yeah, we're definitely going to run out. But at least it will be a straight run through once we sort of hit ground. Is this it? Or is this it down here? Oh, I've got a way to go, haven't we? But once we hit like solid ground, it's like a straight across as opposed to a angle, which makes it a lot quicker because I don't have to mess about doing this stupid stuff here. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow. Right, so hopefully if things have gone according to plan, and again depending on how my voice has held up, I might have started recording another series alongside this. It's a game I actually bought with the intention of recording before Christmas time. Not long before I got ill, but obviously then I got ill. So that prevented that from occurring, which sucks, because I would have liked to have recorded this a lot sooner. I'm going to put a few torches just here, because this is going to be like underneath where the staircase is, so I don't want it to appear too dark. Right, I'm going to reclaim this torch here. Ooh, and I'm going to put a few like... Ooh. Give me that back. I'll put a few down just on the staircase itself. Again, I will come back later and try and sort it out, so don't worry about it being symmetrical and whatnot.